Hi everyone, welcome to the Aiding Therapy Services channel. My name is Emily and I am the owner and primary therapist of Aiding Therapy Services. I know it's been a super long time since I've done a video. I apologize. Life just got busy and got in the way, and while that's not a good excuse, I'm hoping that, I can be a little bit more consistent with that. I wanted to talk today because, at least in Colorado, a lot of the schools are starting the school years again. So I wanted to talk about transitions and taking risks really quick. Transitions are hard, okay? What is the saying? The only thing certain in life are death and taxes. Well, I would say death, taxes, and change. And when there's change, there's transition. And even if it's good change, it can still be very uncomfortable. So, particularly for the kids, a couple things to think about. Accept, and parents as well, accept that the transition to the school year is gonna be hard. The degree of hard is going to be dependent on your kid and you as yourself, but it's going to be hard, and that's okay. Things that can help: get back to a regular school sleep schedule, ideally a week or two before the school year starts. Okay. Otherwise it's going to make the transition even more difficult, because they're going to still be on summertime, and cranky kids, transitions are harder. All right. Let's see. There's only so much that we can control when it comes to transitioning into the school year. They have to get to know their teachers. They have to know who's in their class. And depending on the school district, you may not know that until the first day of school. Doing your best and at least controlling what you can. Knowing your schedule. Knowing the school building. For those who are teenagers and college students, where are your classes going to be? That's what you can control. All right. And then finally, ride the wave of anxiety. It's okay to be anxious. The only thing because all anxiety, all feelings, are normal and natural to feel. We put negative connotations to them. Okay. Anxiety has a function. It tells you when something maybe isn't safe, or maybe is a little bit more scary. If we work with it and ride that wave, though, it can actually make experiences more rewarding. So I'm going to share a little slightly embarrassing, well, to me, anecdote. Guess what, kids? Your YouTube therapist here does not know how to swim. I'm in my 30s, and I guess that's a misnomer. I can float and I know how to hold my breath underwater, but beyond that, by my standards, I don't know how to swim. So I took the step and decided to sign up for private swim lessons, because yes, I'm not going to do a group swim lessons when I'm more than likely the only adult there. So that's controlling at least some part of the process for me. And I just got out of the swim lesson. I'm in my bathing suit. It wasn't that bad. Still a little nerve-wracking because it was a little bit different. The facility was different than what I expected. It wasn't like a typical rec center pool. It had one of those infinity pool type things where they weren't very deep. They were pretty it was less than 4 foot. It was pretty shallow. But the instructor was wonderful and kind. And not judgy. I think that's what sometimes what we worry about, with our anxiety, is oh my gosh, what am I going to get judged? And that's exactly for any type of transition with kids in the school year. So long story longer, basically, if my old person can work with her anxiety to partake in something that I probably should have learned when I was a kid, use that to help you through your transition this year. All right. We'll continue talking through topics throughout the year. For those of you in the Denver metro area, we have some great groups starting this September. Please go to our website at aidingtherapy.com for more details. But if anything pops up, just stay safe, stay cool, and we will see you soon.